Hello and welcome to PVD Girls Hockey. My name is Stefan Janosevitz. I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera, and you'll be watching the PVD Girls varsity ice hockey team versus the Bishop Fenwick Crusaders. Girls, of course. This is going to be a great game. I don't know how good either team is, so this is going to be quite the surprise for me. Here we are getting ready for the face-off. PVD on the right, the Crusaders on the left. And here we go. Immediately Bishop Fenwick comes up with it, but PVD steals it away. Taking it down the ice. Bishop Fenwick takes it back. Number 11 has it, passes over to 13. Over to 15. 15 is now bringing down the ice for the Crusaders. Gets it passed off. Now 11 has it. 11's trying to pass it over. Gets picked off by Peabody. But immediately the Crusaders take it back. Getting in front of the goalie. It's in front of the goalie. Everybody gets tripped up, and that's going to be a save. Good play by the defensive guards on Peabody. I was about to call them defensemen, but that's not correct because they're women. Number 3 taking it down the ice. Fighting for it. Bishop Fenwick comes up with it. Bishop Fenwick trying to take it down the ice. 3 picks it up, trips up, and gives it back over to Bishop Fenwick. Number 5 is able to pick it up for Tanners again. Just circling it back. Slaps it up, gives it over to number 6 on Fenwick. Actually 16, my apologies. Peabody knocks it back behind the net. Peabody's fighting for it. Number 2 now has it, bringing it down the ice. Number 20 comes over and pushes it against the glass. Then knocks the puck behind the goalie. Number 28 now fighting for it. Fighting number 4. 4 is still moving it up. 5 knocks it back. Keeps it back there. And knocks it behind the goalie again. Tanners has control of it. Tries taking a shot a little far to the right. Peabody's still fighting for it. Number 17 and 28. Peabody still has it. 16 knocks it in. Behind the goalie. Bishop Fenwick, 16, ends up picking it back up and tries bringing it down the ice. Peabody keeps it in, though, and knocks it behind the goalie again. Number 9 and number 14 coming for it. Number 28 knocking down number 10 on Bishop Fenwick, trying to get control of the puck, but she passes off to number 11 before she gets fallen over. Number 11 bringing it down the ice, but Peabody steals it away and tries knocking it back down to the Crusaders' defensive side. Puck is now in front of the net. Everybody's scrambling for it. Peabody ends up knocking it out. Bishop Fenwick still has it. Number 10, bringing it towards the goalie, takes a shot, blocked. Great job there by the goalie. Still fighting for it, though. It's right behind the goalie. Peabody now has control of it. Number 16, knocking it up the ice, gives it back towards Bishop Fenwick, but Peabody steals it away. Bishop Fenwick ends up taking it back, though. Number 11 knocks it behind the Tanners goalie. Tanners ends up picking it back up. Passing it up to 24. Misses 24. That's not going to be an icing. This is the longest I've seen without going with a penalty, at least for boys. At least for boys going. Oh, caught by the goalie. Great shot there by number 21, but an even greater save there for the Peabody Tanners goalie. We're going to be starting off on the Tanners goalie's right. Peabody ends up picking it up, bringing it down the ice herself. Passes it up towards number 24. 24 trying to put it in front of the net. Wobbles a little bit, gets put behind the goalie. Everybody's scrambling for it now. .24 chasing it down. Passed over to 18. Up to 2. 2 loses control of it, gives it over to Bishop Fenwick. Now everybody's fighting for it. .16 passing it up the ice behind the Tanner's goalie, and that's going to be an icing. We're going to be starting off on the Crusaders goalie's left. PVD immediately knocking down the goalie, ringing around, trying to put it in front of the net. Up in the air, over the net. That was a close one there for Peabody. 17 fighting for the puck. Nobody's there to help her, and Bishop Fenwick comes out with it. Trying to put it in front of the net, but it completely misses number 11. Number 11 now trying to put it in front of the net again. Peabody not letting them. Takes the puck, knocks it out. Number 21 picks it up for Crusaders and keeps it in. Peabody now has control of it, though. Taken down the ice by number 16. 16 takes a shot, blocked. Knocked off over to the right of the goalie. Crusaders has the control of it. Peabody steals it. 20 bringing it down the ice. Gives it over to number 17. Number 17 still fighting for it. 20. The double coverage on Peabody is really screwing them. Number 3, passing it over to number 20, not 27, 17. 17 trying to knock it in, gets blocked by the goalie. 21 trying to put it in front of the goalie to get another chance at a shot. Misses, gets it getting put back out. Looks like we're gonna have a line change for both Peabody and the Crusaders. 28 keeping it in, while the rest of the Tanners ends up coming back out. Number 14 fighting for it. 28 comes over to try and help. Crusaders now has it. Number 4 bringing it down the ice. Passing it over to number... Let's try passing it over to number 13, but Peabody ends up stealing it. Bringing it down to the Crusaders defensive side, number 28. 28 knocking it behind the goalie, giving it over to 14. Still behind the goalie. Just knocked back and forth. Peabody keeping it in, putting it in front of the net. Number 4 now has it for the Crusaders, bringing it down the ice. Number 5 and number 28 knock it away from her, but number 16 ends up coming out with it. Puck is now going down the ice. Number 5 has control of it for Tanners. Tanners and Crusaders fighting for it. Number 16, number 10 for Crusaders, bringing it down the ice, puts it in front of the net. Missed opportunity and saved there by the goalie. Great job there by the Tanners. Little mishap by the play on the play for the Crusaders. That would have been a pretty easy goal if that worked out, but the puck just wobbled a little bit, and the person that was supposed to pick it up and pick up the rebound and get the shot just didn't do it in time and gave the goalie enough reaction time to save it. Another goal, another attempt on a goal for Crusaders, but that was caught by the goalie. This goalie's doing great so far. We're going to be starting off on the Peabody Tanners goalie's right. Everyone rushing to the wall to fight for it. Gets put in front of the net, and goalie has to jump on it again. Again, going to be off to the right of the Peabody Tanners goalie. Peabody knocking it away, but Crusaders keep it in. Number 16 has it for Peabody, passing it over to number 3. Number 3 tries passing it up the ice, gives it back to the Crusaders. Peabody now bringing it down the ice. Number 21. 21 chasing past everyone, racing for it. Steals it away from the number 21 of the Crusaders. Puts it in front of the ice. Nobody's there to capitalize on it. So Peabody ends up having to knock it back out. Number 20 now going for a shot. Blocked in front of the net. But there's nothing to be done about it. Crusaders now fighting for it, trying to steal it and knock it out of their defensive zone. But number 3 and number 16 are not giving up on it. 3 knocks it out with her hand. Everyone's fighting for it. Crusaders now have it. Number 13 bringing it down the ice. Bunch of Peabody Tanners coming in for stop her. Number 11 stops her, knocks it behind the goalie. Crusaders ends up picking it back up. Number 22 trying to move it down the ice. Gives it over to 5. 5 tries taking a shot, and that's just barely saved by the Crusader goalie. She put her leg down just in time to lay it right on top of the puck. Half a second later, that would have been an easy goal for Peabody. Peabody comes out with the face-off, immediately trying to take a shot, but it's blocked off by the goalie. Now Peabody's trying to fight to keep it in the Crusaders' defensive zone. Number 4 has it for Crusaders, bringing it down the ice. Number 5 fighting her. Now number 8 has it for the Crusaders, bringing it down the ice. Passes over to 4. 8 tries taking a shot, goes way over the net. Peabody's able to pick it up. Knocks it back. Passes it up to 24. 24 now bringing it down the ice by herself. Tries taking a shot, blocked by number 16 on the Crusaders. 24 trying to put it in front of the ice net again. No luck. Another shot by number 18, but that was a really close chance there by Tanners. Put in front of the ice again, but there's only Crusaders there to stop it. 18 keeping it in. Tries knocking it in, but number 5 receives it and just starts bringing it down the ice. Passes it back to 16 on Crusaders. Number 16 ends up knocking it behind the Tanners goalie. Number 5 bringing it down the ice. Passing it up to number 28, but 21 for Crusaders steals it away. Trying to bring it down the ice. Passes it back to 11. 11 puts it in front of the net. 18 on the Crusaders, almost getting a shot. That was a really close shot because the goalie tripped up there, and that would have been golden, but she ended up tripping herself. And the puck just went over, just kept going. No luck there for the Crusaders. Score is still 0-0 with 5 minutes left in the first period. Been a great game for both teams so far. We're going to be starting off on the goalie's right. Puck gets knocked back all the way to the Crusaders' defensive zone. Number 13 knocks it up towards number 10. Number 10 bringing it down the ice. Passing it over to number 15. 15 loses control of it. Peabody still has it. Trying to pass it up the ice. Crusaders fighting for it, though. Number 20 now has it from Peabody. Passes it over to 3. 3 knocking it behind the goalie. Number 20 there to fight for it. Steals it away from number 13. Puts it in front of the net. Nobody's there. 16 trying to get another shot. Just barely misses. Now number 13 is bringing it down the ice for the Crusaders. Now there's just a stray stick staying out there in the center. Nobody's there going to go pick it up. There's also only 4 players on the ice. Oh, I guess there was a penalty on number 5. That was a great shot there by number 21, but caught by the goalie. I didn't realize there was a penalty on number 5 over there. We're starting off on the goalie's left. Tanner's trying to knock it out. Saved again by the goalie. Only 9 seconds left in the penalty clock. Again on the goalie's left. Peabody comes out with it. 28 bringing it down the ice. Charging, losing control of it, and saved by the Crusaders goalie. Number 5's now out of the penalty box. Number 9 coming out for her. Actually, 5's going to be coming out. 9's just going to be replacing one of 28 or 16. Number 10 for Crusaders coming down with the ice with it. 5 keeping it in. Number 5 trying to take a shot a little far to the right. Peabody still has control of it though, knocking behind the goalie. Trying to put it in front of the net for another chance to get a shot. Puck now going down the ice towards the Peabody defensive side. Number 18 knocks it over to 3. 3 takes a shot towards the net, but it quietly misses. And the goalie's going to put her glove down on it and hold it there. We're going to be starting off on the goalie's left now with 2:45 left in the first period. Number 21 for Crusaders bringing it down the ice. Dodging and weaving through all the Peabody Tanners. Number 21 knocks the puck away from her. So she has to knock, 21 on Crusaders has to knock it behind the goalie. Crusaders still has control of it though. Tries taking a shot on goal, blocked by a bunch of the Tanners girls. 21 for Tanners now has it. Knocking it up the ice towards 25, 22. 21 now has it again for Peabody. She knocks it over to 22. Crusaders ends up gaining control of it. Puck gets knocked down the ice, and that's probably going to be an icing. Yep. There it is. We're going to be starting off on the Peabody Tanners goalie's right. Crusaders have it, giving it back over to Tanners. Tanners knocking it down the ice. Fighting for it. Number 21 has it for Peabody. Giving it over to 5, up to 9. 9 passing it over to 20. No, 14. 14 trying to take a shot, blocked. Crusaders now bringing it down the ice. Number 5 keeps it in though. Fighting a bunch of Crusaders for it. These Peabody girls need a helper. There was 3 Crusaders on one Peabody girl, and there was just number 18 sitting out there. Number 28, I mean, just sitting out there, waiting for the puck to pop out. Puck's gonna be knocked behind the goalie. Giving up to 28. 28 loses control of it, gives it over to Crusaders. Crusaders fighting for it. 20 now has it. Passing it up the ice. .45 seconds left in the first period. 16's now bringing it down the ice all by herself. Gets blocked by number 21. That should be an interference, but I don't think so. That's not going to be called. I don't know if there's interferences in girls. 21 now has it for Crusaders. 20 now has it for Peabody. Three keeping it in, passes it over to 5. Whistle blown. That's going to be against number 11 on Crusaders. We're going to be starting off on the Crusaders goalie's right. I didn't really see the hand signal for that call, so I don't know what it was. Number 20 passing it back to 28. 28 trying to take a shot, misses. Number 3 trying to keep it in front of the net. And that's the end of the first period. Score 0-0 with 1:16 left in the penalty kill for Crusaders. My name is Stefan Janosevitz. I'm here with Matt Smith, and we'll see you guys at the beginning of the second. And here we are at the beginning of the second period. The score is 0-0 with 1:14 left in the penalty kill. We're going to be swapping sides here with PVD on the left and the Crusaders on the right. Immediately, Crusaders went off with the face-off. PVD steals it away. Number 14 bringing it down the ice. Passes it over to 16. 16 loses control of it. Now the puck's behind the goalie. 16 takes it away. Tries bringing it behind the goalie again. 16 passes it off to 5. 5 passes it back to 16. Hands it over to 18. 18 tries taking a shot. Blocked by one of the Crusader players. Number 5 packs it up. Picks it up, Takes a shot on the goal. And there it is. It sinks right in. Score is now 1-0 with Tanner's in the lead. A couple seconds into the second period, we got our first goal of the game. Great job there by number 5. Hopefully there's more like it. Here we are starting off in the center again. We got 5 players out on the ice for the Crusaders. I don't know how much time's left in the penalty kill. Number 11's still in the penalty box, but looks like the referees are discussing about it, trying to figure out what's going on. I guess they're just going to go with 5. I sworn there was a lot more time left in the penalty kill for the Crusaders, but who cares? Crusaders ends up coming out with it. 14 now has it for Tanners, passing it up the ice towards number 16. 16 loses control of it, fighting for 21 on Crusaders with it. 20 steals it away. Knocking in front of the ice, not the ice, in front of the goalie. PVD comes out with it, number 5, taking another shot. Misses. 16 ends up picking up the rebound. 20 now has it. 20 fighting for it. That's going to be a penalty. That's going to be against the Crusaders. Number 13's going in, but they still have 5 players out on the ice for... Actually, never mind. Looks like one's coming off. I looked for a hand signal that time. I didn't really see it. So I think they just said it out loud to the player. PVD taking some shots, and the goalie being blocked by the defenseman on Crusaders. Puck's now just shooting across in front of the goalie every now and then. But Peabody having full control over it. That was almost a great rebound there by number 16. Number 5 trying to take a shot. Bounces off of the goalie, hit into the stick of number 16. 16 immediately trying to take a shot off of it, but it gets blocked again. And then she ends up getting a penalty. Looks like actually a double penalty on number 11 and 16, probably for roughing. Again, no hand signal was found. We're going to be starting off on the Crusaders' right. Actually, left. My bad. Minute left in the penalty kill for Crusaders. Peabody comes out with the puck, fighting for it. Crusaders steal it away. 5 has it, knocks it back towards number 28. 28 tries putting it in front of the ice, gets blocked up. Another miscommunication between the two Tanner's girls. Crusaders now bring it down the ice, bring it behind the goalie. 5 and 21 fighting for it. 21's all alone here. 28 and 5 are just the only ones hammering around until 28 still stole the puck away. 28 tried bouncing it off the side, trying to give it over to 5. Now Peabody and Tanners are fighting for it. Has the puck now, knocking it back up the ice towards number 3. 3 over to 28. Allen's racing for it. 14 on Crusaders, knocks it away. 21 for Peabody now has it. Knock it over to number 18. 20 now has it for Peabody. 20 knocking over a Crusaders player as they tried getting in front of them to stop her charging. 20 now has it, gives it over to 14. 14 now trying to bring it down the ice, loses control of it. Puck gets knocked into the coaches, the Peabody Tanners little stands over there. So they're going to be starting off on the Crusaders' right. Crusaders come out with it. Number 16 knocks it away. 11 still has control of it though. 20 now chasing her down for it. Crusaders put it in front of the goalie, but it gets knocked away immediately. Number 16 gets it, knocks it up towards 14. 14 knocks it down the ice, 2 racing for it. That's going to be an icing. So we're going to bring it back towards the Tanners' defensive side. We'll be starting off on the Tanner's right. (16) knocking it up the ice, giving it over to 20. 20 now charging down the ice. Passing it over to 14. Misses 14 over to 2. 2 gives it over to 14. Takes a shot. Blocked there. Blocked twice. Almost blocked 3 times and knocked away from in front of the goalie. 21 for Peabody now has it. Tries taking another shot. Almost slides right in. That was a great rebound there by number 2 and number 20. I can't tell which one was the one that actually made the goal there. But now the score is 2-0 with 10 minutes left in the second period. Again, great rebound there. (22). We got a face-off in the center. Crusaders coming out with it. Number 17 steals it away, trying to bring it down the ice, gets knocked away from her. Number 18 now has it. Knocks it away over to 5. Gives it over to 24. Crusaders knock it back to behind the goalie again. '18 still bringing it down the ice. Tanner's really trying to get it out of the defensive zone, but there's always just a Crusader player just sitting there knocking it back in. They're getting it seems like they're getting a little angry about those 2 goals there. Got number 17 now fighting for it. Gets knocked out towards one of the Crusaders players. 18 now has it. Misses it, actually. Gets knocked behind the goalie. Number 5 ends up knocking it away. That's going to go all the way down the ice, and that's going to be no icing behind the Crusaders goalie now. 24 racing for it. Puck gets knocked up the ice. 18 keeps it in, though. Crusaders now have it, and they're going to be bringing it down the ice. Peabody trying to keep it in as hard as they can. 5 now has it, gives it over to 18. 18 up the ice towards 20. 20 trying to skate around all those defensemen. 16 now has it for Crusaders. Hands it over to 21, who's bringing up the ice for the Crusaders. Passes it away. Peabody steals it away, but it gets picked up by another Crusader. I think it's number 21. She's going to bring it behind the goalie. Number 16 now has it for Peabody. Knocks it up the ice. It's going to be an icing. Going to be starting off on the Tanner's left. Crusaders passing it around. Number 21 has it. Knocking behind the goalie. 21 for Peabody now has it. Trying to not keep it out. Peabody steals it away. Number 20 now bringing it down the ice. Takes a shot. Blocked. Number 16 now has it. Crusaders now trying to pass it down the ice. Peabody steals it away. 16 keeping it in. Give 21 now for Crusaders now has it. 21 for Peabody picks it up. Keeps it inside the Crusaders defensive zone. Gives it over to number 17. 17 charging for the goalie. Takes a shot. Just barely blocked by the Crusaders goalie. Another shot on the goalie. Gets knocked up by one of her feet and almost goes right in between her legs, but there was no luck there for Peabody. Puck's now going down the ice into Peabody's defensive side. Number 5 knocks it away, going towards the goalie. Goalie's probably going to jump on it. Never mind. One of the Crusaders players steals it away. 14 trying to keep it in. Number 18 keeping it in for Tanners. Five now has it. Knocks it behind the goalie again. This time 17's there to receive it. Puck's just now being knocked around behind the goalie's net. Gets knocked over to the right. Crusaders now bringing it down the ice. Number 5 steals it away from number 10 there. Gives it over to number 20. 20 now bringing it down the ice. 16 fighting for it. Number 3 catches it, tries taking a shot, and that's going to be delayed penalty on number 16 on the Crusaders. Probably for hooking, because when number 20 was trying to bring it down the ice. We're going to be starting off on the Crusaders' right. Number 21 now has it for Peabody. Knocks behind the goalie. Number 3 gives it over to number 2. Number 11 for Crusaders ends up stealing it away, trying to knock it out, but number 21's there for Peabody. Gives it over to number 20. Number 21 ends up taking a shot, blocked. 21 for Crusaders ends up picking it up, trying to knock it out. That's not going to be an icing, I don't think. No, it's not. 21 now has it for Peabody. She gives it over to number 20. Crusaders bring it in front of the goalie. Has to take it out because the 3 defensemen there are stopping them. 21 now has it for Tanners. 21 knocks it back. She thought that number 3 was going to be there, but number 3 was coming off the ice. Number 17 now has it. That's going to be an offsides, I think. Peabody comes out with it, gives it over to 14. 14 trying to bring it down the ice, fighting everyone for it, knocks it over to the other side of the rink. Number 14 fighting for it. Number 17 now has it, puts it in front of the ice, tries taking a shot. Fighting number 28, fighting the goalie for that puck, trying to get it in, but whistle blown, and now she has to back off. Great plays here by Peabody, all over. 6 seconds left in the penalty kill for the Crusaders. 18 now has it. Fighting Crusaders for it. 17 now has it. 17 loses control of it. Crusaders ends up stealing it. It should have been a tripping, but they're not going to be called. 18 stops the shot. 14 now for bring it down the ice for Peabody. Knocks it over to number 28. 28 now bring it down the ice. Passes over to 14. 14 tries taking a shot. Can't get it through the traffic. Now number 28's bringing it behind the net. Giving it over to number 5. 5 knocking behind the net again. 17 comes out with it. Tries taking a backhand shot on it. Blocked a couple times. 28 ends up picking up the rebound. Passing it behind the goalie. Giving it over to 17 again. Little bit of skirmishes going on in front of the goalie. Crusaders ends up coming out with it. 18 stops it from going out any further. Number 20 now has it. Fighting 11 for it on the Crusaders. 20 for Tanner, she's taking it down the ice. Tries passing it to herself. Gives it over to number 2. Over number 3. 3 loses control of it. 20's there to pick it back up. 20 now charging down the ice. Taking a shot between the legs. And no, that was a pretty good block there by the Crusaders goalie. Puck's now being brought down the ice by the Crusaders. 20's there to try and stop her. 16 now has it for Tanners. Peabody comes out with it, number 20. 20's now charging down the ice. Again, almost trips up over her own player. Knocks it over a bunch of the Crusader defensemen's heads over towards the goal, but gets blocked. That's going to be a delayed penalty against Peabody, probably for tripping against number 20. They'll be starting off on the Tanners' left. .28 trying to knock it out of their defensive zone. Crusaders not able to get it in front of the net. 21 for Peabody now has it. Knocking it around. Number 13 for Crusaders picks it up. Knocks it back behind the net. 16 now has it for Peabody. Gives it over to 14. Tries giving it over to 14. 21 for Crusaders ends up grabbing it, though. Charging down the ice, trying to get in front of the goalie, but can't succeed in that. Has to go behind her, brings it back out in front, tries taking a shot, blocked. Number 16 now has it, knocking it away. Number 21 picks it back up again, trying to circle her way around. Knocks over number 11 on Crusaders. Number 11 tries taking a shot, blocked again. 21 for Peabody now has it. Knocks it away from the goalie. 21 for Crusaders, picks it back up. Brings it back over to her defensive side, knocks it back in towards the goalie. Now the puck's behind the net with 21 in control of it. 21 knocks it down the ice, trying to give it over to number 3, but gets knocked away. 21 for Crusaders now has it. Knocking it down the ice again, and that's going to be an icing. We're going to be starting off with the Crusaders right. Number 16 for Crusaders bring it down the ice. Peabody keeps it back in. Gives it over to number 8 on Crusaders. 8 tries passing it up. Number 5 for Peabody keeps it back in. Crusaders ends up knocking it back out, and that's going to be another icing. 1:25 left in the second period. Score is still 2-0 with Peabody still in the lead. Tanners, that is, because Bishop Fenwick is also stationed in Peabody. We're going to be starting off in the Crusaders' right. Peabody comes out with it. Knocks it over to number 17. No, number 11. Number 5 now has it. Knock it behind the net. Number 18 now has it for Peabody. Take another shot, blocked by number 18 on Crusaders. Crusaders trying to take it down the ice. Number 5 keeps it in. Misses the shot, pinning the Crusader against the wall. 18's there, comes back around to knock it back behind the Crusaders' net. That's going to be a call, probably for tripping against number 23. "39 seconds left, so that means that Peabody is going to be playing 4v5 for the rest of the second period. To make matters worse, we're also going to be starting off on the Tanners' left side. Twenty knocks it back to 5. 5 fighting for it, giving it over to 20. 20 charging down the ice. Twenty trying to knock it away from all these players, but she seems to be alone in that. 21 for Crusaders, just icing around, just skating around. Number 5 trying to knock it back into the defensive side of Crusaders. 5 seconds left. Crusaders trying to put it in front of the ice. Blocked a couple times, and that's going to be the end of the second period. Score is 2-0 with Tanners still in the lead. And it seems like a lot of time, every time that somebody tries to go for a shot, there's an interference. I don't think there's any interferences in this in girls hockey. If there is, these referees are just not noticing it. My name is Stefan Janosevitz. I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera, and we'll see you guys at the beginning of the third. Hello and welcome to the beginning of the third period of the PBD Tanners versus the Bishop Fenwick Crusaders girls varsity hockey game. Score is 2-0 with PBD in the lead and 45 seconds left in PBD's penalty clock. Again, swapping sides. Number 20 over here on the Crusader side trying to take a shot, but immediately caught by the Crusader goalie. Great attempt there by number 20. 20's been doing great this entire game. Always there at the puck, always fighting for it, taking most of the shots on the goalie. Also there in the face-off almost every single time she's out there. PBD comes out with it. 21 trying to keep it in, gives it over to number 16 on Crusaders. PBD ends up keeping it back. That's not going to be an icing. Crusaders ends up having it at number 21. 20 and 3 fighting for it. 21 now bringing it down the ice for Crusaders. Tries taking a shot, but way too high. Number 15 picks it back up for Crusaders. 16 steals it away, knocks it down the ice. Number 22 has just come out of the penalty box. 20 fighting for it. Crusaders knocking it down the ice. Number 21 from PBD picks it back up. Knocks it away from the Crusader player, but the Crusader player picks it back up. Number 20 now has it for PBD. Tries passing it over to 2. Number 15 now has it for Crusaders. Trying to knock it down the ice. PBD keeps it back in. 16 now has it for Crusaders. Knocks it behind the PBD goalie's net. PBD now has it. Number 28 knocking it over to 5. Number 17 now has it. Passing up the ice to 28. '14 now has it for the Crusaders, knocking it over to number 8. That's going to be a whistle blown. I think that will be an offsides. We're going to be starting off on the outside right side for on Tanner's side. Puck gets knocked out. Number 16 is there for pick it up for the Crusaders. Knocks it behind the goalie's net. Number 5 now has it, knocked in around towards number 28. 28 fighting for it. Puck gets knocked out. Number 16 for Crusaders now has it. Tries taking a shot, gets caught by the goalie. Great save. Going to be starting over on the Tanner's right. Crusaders comes out with it. Number 15 passes it back to 21. 21 tries taking a shot, but it's going to go far a little to the right. 13 tries keeping it in. 21 for PBD now has it. Trying to knock it up over towards 28. 28 now bringing it down the ice. Actually, number 3, that's not 28. 3 still has control of it, trying to put it in front of the ice. Almost giving it a rebound for number 20 to get a shot, but 21 for Crusaders takes it away. Now charging down the ice. Tries taking a shot, just barely misses. Number 11 for Crusaders now has it. Gives it back over to PBD. PBD knocks it away. Number 10 now has it for Crusaders. Blocked by the goalie. A couple more saves there by the goalie as a couple of Crusader players tried knocking it in while it was right in front of the net. Number 15 tries taking a shot on the goalie, but it ends up getting caught. Tanner's goalie's been doing amazing this game, not letting a single goal through. Knock on wood to make sure that doesn't continue, that doesn't change. We're going to be starting off on the Tanner's left. Number 5 has it, trying to take a shot on net, and goalie ends up saving it again, putting her glove on top of it. PBD now bringing it down the ice. Number 11 trying to pass it up towards 24. 24 trying to knock it in front of the net. PVD now has it, number 11, keeping control of it. Number 5 now has it for Crusaders. 18's there to take it away. Knocks it behind the Crusaders goalie. .11 fighting for it. Crusaders now has it. 11 knocks it away from the Crusader. PVD really fighting for this puck. Knocks it in front of the goalie, but number 14 for Crusaders knocks it away. Puck's now behind the net. Number 24 there tries taking a shot and putting it in. Gets blocked. Number 16 tries knocking it away now. PVD fighting for it. That's going to be delayed penalty for tripping on number 11. We'll be starting off on the Tanners' right. 21 now has it from Crusaders. Tries taking a shot, gets knocked up in the air. 21 catches it for Peabody. 14 tries knocking away. 21 ends up picking it back up for Crusaders. Trying to outrace number 28. Charging towards the goal. Tries taking a shot way too far to the left and a little too high. Crusaders still have it. Taking shots. Number 10's there to take a shot. Tries taking a shot in the upper left hand of the corner of the net, but it misses. Crusaders still running around circles with it. I think that's going to be delayed penalty against Peabody. What's that going to be on? It's going to be on number 16. That means Peabody's going to be down 3-5. Yikes. Looks like that's going to be a timeout. We got 48 seconds till the last penalty wears off. So 48 seconds until Peabody can start a 4v5. That's quite a lot of time if you're only going 3v5. All right, and we're back with the from the timeout. We're going to be starting off in the Tanners' right. Again, 3v5 is pretty difficult. I'm sure Peabody's has a very good defense, can actually hold up, but still, even the best defenses will have a hard time with this. Peabody trying to knock it away. Crusaders putting it in front of the net. 20 knocking it away. Puck's going down the ice. Number 21 picks it up, charging down the ice again. She's going to try and slide her way past a bunch of the Peabody players. Puts it behind, brings it behind the net, brings it out again. Passes over to number 10. 10 bringing it up to the ice. Tries taking a shot, blocked by the goalie, and then Peabody knocks it out. Not going to the icing. 14 seconds left in the penalty. 21 now has it for Crusaders. Crusaders trying to charge down the ice, but Peabody just keeps knocking the puck away. And that's one penalty down. 41 seconds left for the second penalty. Number 3 comes out. That was a shot on goal for the Crusaders, but that was saved again. 21 got a little too close there for everybody's comfort, and the Peabody players ended up retaliating against her. Going to be starting off on the Tanners' left. Puck gets knocked up in front of the goal, but no chance there, and gets knocked away. Peabody now has control of it. Number 3 trying to pass to number 20, who is covered by 2 people. 20 now has control of it. Puck gets knocked over to the left. 13 now has it. Peabody steals it away. Number 20 charging down the ice all by herself. 21 only there. Passes over to 3. 3 misses the shot. Good try there by Peabody, but not able to capitalize on it. Crusaders didn't really like number 3 trying to take multiple shots on the goal. We're going to be starting off on the Crusaders' right. Ford now bringing it down the ice for Crusaders. Peabody trying to knock it away. .21 now has it for Peabody. Bringing it down the ice by herself. Stops, tries knocking it backwards, but number 4 is there to stop her. Misses number 2 when they're trying to knock it back. Number 2 passes it over to number 16. 16 now bringing it down the ice, passes it up to 17. 17 trying to passes it back to 21. 21 puts it behind the net. Peabody still fighting for it. 5 now bringing it down the ice for Crusaders. 20 there trying to steal it away. 20 knocking it behind the net again. Peabody receives the pass from number 14, trying to put it in front of the net. Puck gets knocked now down the ice. That might be an icing. And that'll be against the Crusaders. We're going to be starting off on the Crusaders' left for the face-off. Peabody comes out with it. Fighting number 11 for it. 11. Peabody steals it away from number 11 from the Crusaders. Puck gets knocked back, and that's going to be an icing. We're going to be starting off on the Tanners' left. Puck trying to get put in front of the net, but it stays behind the net. 11 now has it, puts it in front of the goalie. Goalie blocks it. A couple more blocks. Goalie's now laying on top of the puck. Great try there by the Crusaders, but Peabody goalie is just too good. But he's starting off on the Tanners' left again. Peabody comes out with it. Number 2 gets it stolen away by Crusaders. 20 comes in, steals it away from number 11. Now bring it down the ice. Number 2 knocking behind the Crusaders net again. Number 21 picks it up. 21 for the Crusaders has been doing a great job this entire game, basically carrying the whole entire team on our back, along with number 11. Peabody ends up coming up with it. 15 now has it for Crusaders, knocks it behind the net. 21 for Peabody now has it. Fighting number 11 for it. Number 3 now has it for Peabody, knocks it away over towards another Crusader player. 16 now has it, passing it back towards number 5. Number 20 now has it, moving away from the crowd, tries taking a shot just a little to the left. Peabody ends up picking it back up, knocking it back towards number 16. 21 now bringing it down the ice again for Crusaders. Almost uncontended except for number 21 on the Tanners, who blocks the shot 21 takes on the net. Number 4 and 21 now fighting for it. 8 trying to set up for a shot on Tanner's goal. Passes it over to number 10, who takes a shot but goes way too high. Another shot on goal from number 8. Again, blocked by the goalie. This goalie, man, doing fantastic. Crusaders still has control of it. 4:30 left in the third period. 21 now has it for Tanners. Tanners knocks it down the ice. They're taking 21 off. Crusaders are taking 21 off. Number 5 now chasing for it. Number 17 now has it for Peabody. Knocks it down the ice a little bit, picks up by number 16 on Crusaders. 17 steals it away, gives it over to 28. 28 tries taking a shot, but it's blocked. Now number 15 is bringing it down for Crusaders. .28 now has it for Peabody. Knocks it down the ice. Number 14 for Crusaders picks it back up. 28 steals it away again. Trying to pass it over to number 17. A little too far ahead for 17 and gives it over to number 16 on the Crusaders. Number 14 now has it for Peabody. Keeps it in. That's going to be a whistle. I guess that's going to be an offsides going on the left outside of the goal, Crusaders. 16 has it, passes over to 21 on Tanners. Gets knocked behind the net. 21 is back out again for the Crusaders. 14 and 17 pressuring her to make sure she stays in the back there. 17 now has control of it, trying to get it towards the net. Gets knocked behind the net, trying to bring it around again. 3 Crusaders players there just push her down to the ground, though. Number 5 now has it. Actually, that's not number 5. That's number 16. Crusaders ends up picking it back up. 17 stealing it away. Behind the net, trying to bring it back towards into the net again. Crusaders ends up knocking it out, giving it over to 21 on Peabody. 21 tries taking a shot. Number 13 for Crusaders ends up saving it, though. 21 knocking it over to 16. 16 back over to 21. 21 charging up the ice. Takes another shot, blocked off by the goalie. 14 fighting for it. That's going to be a trip against 14. .230 left in the third period. Score still 2-0. With every second that's taken by, Crusaders are having less and less likely of a chance to at least score this game. We're going to be starting off on the Tanners' right. 4v5. Crusaders trying to take another shot. Number 11. But the goalie ends up saving it, bouncing off her chest and falling down to the ground, and that's when both teams just jumped on top of it. We're going to be starting over on the right again of the Tanners. Crusaders coming out with it. Peabody stealing it away. Number 3 knocking it down the ice. That's not going to be an icing. Number 13 picks it up for Crusaders. Number 3 there trying to snag it away. Gives it over to number 20. 20's juking her way around everybody. Loses control of it. Now number 13 bringing it down the ice for Crusaders. Number 20 again trying to steal it away. Number 21's there for Peabody, though. Knocking it back. Not going to be icing again. 55 seconds left in the penalty timer. 21 has it for Crusaders. 20 trying to steal it away. 21 now charging down the ice. Another shot on goal from 21, but no luck there because this goalie is doing amazing. Crusaders come out with it, trying to take an early shot off, but it goes a little too high. Puck gets knocked all the way back to the Crusaders' defense, so in a minute left in the game, 13 bringing it down. 5 chasing for it, knocks it away. Everyone trying their absolute hardest to knock it away. 3 bring it down the ice towards the goal. It's a 6v5 for, actually 6v4 for Tanners versus Crusaders. 20 trying to put it in front into the net, but that's not going to be close enough. A little too close. With the 6 people, it's a little hard. Number 5 now has it for Peabody, knocking it over to 14. Now it's 6v5. That's going to be a whistle blown. I'm not sure what that was for. Going to be bringing it onto the outside right side of the Crusaders. 36 seconds left in this game. Crusaders are getting desperate to at least get a goal in this game. And that's why I believe that they put 6 men out. Puck getting put back, 21 there to pick it up for Peabody. 30 seconds left. Puck put in front of the net, Peabody knocking it away. Number 20 now has it, knocking it down the ice. 16 deflects it. She's bringing it down now. 10 seconds left. 10's bringing it down the ice. 2 seconds. Blocked, and that's the end of the game. Great job there, Peabody, in the last 30 seconds, blocking against the 6v4, allowing for the 6v5 to come out and completely deny the Crusaders of any chance of a goal. The score is 2-0 with Peabody Tanners, your victors here tonight. My name is Stefan Januszewicz. I'm here with Matt Smith on the camera, and we'll see you guys at the next game.